Good evening, everybody. Hey, Mr. Blumenthal, you said you owe me one, right? I'm saying manufacturing changed my life, but if you want to write a check, you could really change my life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know,
You're just saying it?
I'm just saying it.
Well, I'm giving you a card.
Okay.
I don't have my checkbook with me.
Now you know he lying. He got his checkbook with him somewhere.
Jermaine,
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm serious about this. I want you to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Seriously.
All right. I appreciate it.
You make us proud.
Thank you. All right. All right, after I do a little twist on everything, you know, I have to. But I think it would be inappropriate for me to stand here and not to acknowledge God, because this is, to be standing in front of you beautiful people, man, it's a pleasure. So, you know, thank God for carrying me through the toughest moments. I think that it's easy to be thankful when everything, you're triumphant, when you get through, you know, the toughest moments of your life, you know, but we all need to learn how to be thankful in the midst of our toughest moments, our darkest moments. And we don't acknowledge the greatest resource that we have, and it's one another. Sitting and standing right next to each other every day, it's the greatest resource. The next person next to you, they open doors, they invite you to new opportunities. And with this program, I've been given so many open doors. Like Dr. Brody said, life-changing. You know, I'm able to give my son something that I didn't have. And that's to be there and be a better father than I actually had myself. But, you know, as they say, it's never done alone. And I just want to acknowledge one person that's in the room with me today. That's my girlfriend, Robin. You know, she's one of those people who rubs shoulders with me as my friend, not just as a companion, and helped me get through the darkest moments. And as a matter of fact, she helped me make the decision to go forward with the program. And when the program got hard, she motivated me and inspired me to keep going. So I definitely give her a lot of credit for getting me through to this point, along with my mother, who's actually not here. But to continue, the staff in American Manufacturing Technology Center, from day one, I was open and transparent with them about where I came from, about who I am and what I represent, and they treated me like family. You know, to begin, Miss Wood, like a mother to everybody, every student. I've seen her go out her way and buy a student apparel for the shop just to make sure that he was able and capable of completing the program. You know, Mr. Guger, you know, just like the coach that you think hates you. But in the end, you realize he just wants you to exceed your potential. He just wants you to be better than him. You know what I mean? And that's indicative of a father. The one life lesson that he taught me, so simple, and I almost got caught up in it today, Mr. Guger. Had a pretty rough morning, but, you know, one day I had a rough day, and, you know, he told me, he said, never mix your emotions with business, because there's a place for everything. There's a place for your feelings in every category of your life. And that's something that I took from the program. That's something that I took from him. But to continue, Ms. Chapler, she puts her heart in everything. So much so, she had to get a new heart. But we love you, Ms. Chapler. I mean, the talks me and you and I have had, you know, how open you are, and you're a true inspiration. You're a hardworking woman, and you can motivate the strongest of men. You could go toe-to-toe with the strongest of men. So, you know, we love you, Mr. DuPont. I'm very appreciative for you because you always, from the beginning, told me who I was and what I would become in this in this trade, in my career. I can say my career now, in my career. And that instilled a lot of faith in me to continue and to work hard, because you told me that I can complete it and exceed every obstacle. You know, you invited me to your radio show as a highlight of my life, one of the highlights of my life that I will never forget, and it was just completely awesome. I truly appreciate it. Mr. Duhame, you know, something that I take away from you is, you know, it's funny because, you know, as the weather started to get a little bit better, you know, students started to, you know, skip out a little bit, and especially on your class, because your class was like the last class. How do they do you like that? They give you the last class. They give you the last class of the day. You know, and then it started getting hot, but every day I seen you come in there with your agenda, and no matter if it was 2 students or 20, you followed through with your agenda from point A to point B every single day. And to me, that's something that I took away. Always follow through with your goal. Always follow through. And lean manufacturing has just been, it's been great to learn what it means and how you can apply it to your life. It's been good for me being in this field of manufacturing now as well. As for any other teacher that I missed out, you know, everybody played a huge role in where I stand. I'm not even in the prime of my life yet, and I haven't even seen anything yet, you know. But lastly, I want to thank all of you in this room, because your contributions for classes prior to mine, my class and classes beyond, have made students who are not able to come out of their pocket right away have a scholarship, a sufficient scholarship that has helped them pay for school. 100% job placement. You know what that means? That means a lot. I can motivate and truly I am truly a testimony of what this program is, because from where I came from, my story is too long for me to sit here and tell you. From where I came from and the things that I've seen, to be standing here in front of you is just an absolute pleasure. God bless you all, and you all deserve a round of applause.